Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. In this episode we're actually going to go do Haunted, because it's part of the collection event, and maybe I can black border it. I would like to. And my goal is to use bomb shooters, and that's purely because I just unlocked the bomb shooter trophy item. What do you guys think is a good Quincy spot? Do you prefer a corner spot, or do you prefer on the pumpkin patch? I'm going to try this. As we get into it, I just want to say thank you to my members. Thank you to everybody who watches, but thank you to my members. Here they are. And with that, I'm going to go on and say, if you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm still trying to, like, make it less clunky. I'm getting there, but I still feel awkward saying thank you. You know, not awkward. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Maybe we weaken these guys, because Quincy should be able to pop these things, typically. I gotta be a lot more willing to place towers early, I think. You know, just unupgraded towers will definitely help. Like right here, it's definitely helping, right? Okay, let's see. What do we have money for? I'm gonna turn off auto start. We're gonna place a sub. We're gonna place a sub right in the middle. I'm gonna actually try to black border. This is why I turned off auto start. We're gonna take it slow in the early game. Kind of think methodical about it, right? And also use bomb shooter because I want to. Have we done Moab Eliminator as a showcase yet? If not, we can do that here, right? We can go for big Moab damage setups, right? Moab Eliminator does get a lot of range, but we're gonna place him, I think down here will be okay. It really doesn't look like much right now, I do know that. Ooh. Oh, he shoots little magma balls? Oh, look, they pop into... Okay, that looks great already. I don't know if you guys care about the, about the cosmetics with that. I usually don't care about cosmetics, but seeing as they're free to earn, I kind of enjoy them in this game, I'll be honest. Can't really tell what he's shooting, though, I'll be honest. I guess it's still just a bomb. We'll upgrade it to rockets, and we'll see if it changes. Do you guys go bottom path or top path for Moab Eliminator stuff? 14 is going to be our first yellows showing up. Those travel too fast to see it all. That's okay. Now, do we want to get camo stripping? We probably do, right? We're going to go, like... I'm going to go extra range, honestly. And frag bombs are kind of cool to show off. At the same time, right? Oh, I don't have frag bombs yet. Okay, I was like, I don't see any frags. Well, yeah. There you go. They look nice. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go with longer range, and I'm 50-50, right? Do you go barb darts for the lead popping power? We do have this guy and Quincy, so we don't really necessarily need it. We're gonna hold... Well, no, we can get advanced intel. We don't need submergent support, probably until wave 33. That felt pretty close, I'll be honest. Okay, we're fine. If we do submergent support, we could run... We'll do a top path Buccaneer. Maybe we'll go top middle. Right. Let him get a lot of popping power. He doesn't have camo detection, but hopefully the camo stripping should be enough. I would think. It was a really good map for Buccaneer as well, in general. Yeah, twin shots makes me feel a little more confident, so I use the ability to reach it for sure. Oh, please, Quincy. Do your work. Please work. Oh, right. Never mind. The sub also gets the camo detection while through advanced intel. Alrighty. We'll get hot shots, and then... The weird thing about Moab Eliminator to me, first of all, unless you're using... Striker Jones, I think he does, what, 3k damage per shot on his big explosion ability usage? But, like, overall, I don't think... he'll do good damage, right? But he's gonna be, how do I want to word it? He's not gonna kill everything, he's just gonna he's not gonna pop everything, he's just gonna weaken a lot of them, right? So we still need a lot of cleanup. I think I kind of want to buy submergent support coming up here now. I think we have enough popping power anyway. Ooh, I think we do. We'll get the Moab Mauler, but probably after. Dude, this guy has less range than I thought. I don't know, maybe this was a terrible spot for him, huh? This is the whole reason why we want Submergent Support. It looks like it does enough. I think it has a higher tick rate if you upgrade bottom path. That might be important, honestly. We're gonna go Destroyer, then we're gonna start focusing on the Moab Mauler. Destroyer will kind of clean up all the basic balloons. Ceramics come up on wave 37, I think. And that's really when I'd like to have that clearing by. Yeah, in fact, I think we're going to pick up twin guns as well, because I'm a little worried about how much the camos are walking by, right? At like a higher tick rate. Okay. We can go ahead and pick up Moab Mauler. I think maybe due to our positioning, he probably would have been better off maybe up at the top here. Actually, he probably would be, right? So we can go ahead and clear a tree. We'll get a second one. This guy will be good for the Moab on wave 40. And then we'll just worry about a second bomber. We put one up here, looking at it now. They're all going to overlap right in this section from both paths, right? You know, do the Moab Maulers look different? They definitely do, but I can't tell how they look different, right? Okay, 2 Moab Maulers and a Destroyer. This feels like it should definitely be enough for a simple Moab. I would think. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna want some sort of ceramic popping power. That's kind of what Plutonium reactor can be for. I think, right? It can pop ceramics pretty well. Also, I think Plutonium reactor also has a higher tick rate on camos. So I think with that, we're probably good. We will buy... On wave 49, we'll probably buy the Moab Assassin. Until then, we're going to save for an aircraft carrier. There is always the idea of Moab Mauler spam. And that does work, but it works a lot better with Striker Jones, right? I think it's fine. I'm not crazy about it, but it definitely is pretty good, especially once you hit like level 18 with Striker Jones. I kind of like using them more as Moab breakers more than a full carry, right? They'll weaken a lot if they're actually used. It's going to look like the aircraft carrier is going to do a lot of the work, I'll be honest. Part of that comes from just by virtue of the... Hello? Okay, I was going to say. That's what... Oh, hold on. Alright, I don't know what happened. The boats... or the planes didn't load, the boat stopped working. It was very odd. This game is surprisingly buggy sometimes. Now, the more that I play it, it's kind of weird. It's kind of funny. This guy's going to have more pops than this one. But this one, late game, assuming things get to the middle of the map, this guy would be better, right? Oh boy. Yeah, my game is just kind of lagging out a little. I kind of feel like what I would like to do is build this guy to tier 5 as well. And then once we hit tier 5 on him, we will put maybe a glue gunner on top for part of it. Does that cool down in time for the other Moab? Probably not, right? Oh, maybe it does. Not quite. That's okay. I think they do about 300 damage on the Moab assassins. It's pretty good. It's enough to one-shot a Moab. Don't Moabs have 400 HP? You know what? I have no clue. I mean, they're already pre-damaged a little, so... I'm pretty sure that also comes with the frag bomb effect as well, and those frag bombs do good damage at that point. We are almost halfway to affording aircraft, carrier flagship, sorry. You know, I think I was gonna do a show off of the bomb shooter, but like... This is probably going to end up being carrier flagship, right? So one of the things it does is it buffs aces and water-based monkeys. Maybe we go... Icicle Impale. Right? Because if we place him on the water, he counts as a water monkey. Oh, that looks really nice. And then we just need to find a way to solve the, maybe we do a glue gunner from there. Because we do need ceramics solutions. Although, that's kind of what... Man, we have a lot of avenues for this one, huh? I'm sorry. I'm going all over the place with my brain right now. In the short term. I'm going to turn auto start back on for just a little bit. Do we get 7k within the next 5 rounds? I kind of feel like we do. Like, definitely do, right? Look at that. With the frag bombs effect, he gets more pops on it. That's pretty cool. So we need 3k, not even. Wave 62. Even if we have to start wave 63, just for a second. Actually, this move's worth less money than I expected. Entirely, huh? Alright. This move's a little bit of a worry, honestly. Ooh, that doesn't feel great, but we do win, right? We will storm this one. And then we'll upgrade for the last one. Okay, there we go. Now I'm not worried. Yeah, okay. That was a little tighter than I was expecting. Now, we could do a glue gunner here, or here. We could do a glue gunner here to do ceramic cleanup, and then an ice monkey down here. The ice monkey may look like he's on the boat, but I promise you he's not. That's the wrong path! Whoops. Well, I guess we'll also have an embrittlement monkey. Sure. He's in a really bad spot, but that's okay. I meant to do the cryo cannon path. We're only out, what? 5,000 bucks? 4,000? 5,000 when we go for embrittlement. Okay, we'll get him later, though. That's what I wanted. And then this guy's gonna be top middle path. Can a village go in a good spot to buff all these guys, though, or did I space them way too far? I think I spaced them way too far. Yeah, and the village can't fit on top. It's too bad. I know that'd be way too much space coverage, but it would be nice. Frozen blues grow sharp icicles that can pop. You know, it's kind of interesting. They nerfed it, sort of. They reduced the they reduced the odds to 1/4, but then also made it like 4 times stronger. Or something ridiculous like that. Or was it 16 times? They did something crazy. It's actually a huge... With how fast he attacks, I think the nerf to it is totally just a neutral change, right? It's 1/4 of the time you do way more damage, but it kind of solved every ceramic wave on its own and then stalled them as well. This way it stalls less and still solves ceramics, you know? It's kind of funny I put down this Moab Eliminator Assassin and just have barely used him. Again, once we get post 80, it'll probably be better. I mean, that popped the whole middle of the BFB. That was nice. Okay. Hey, that was wave 76. I remember when I used to worry about wave 76. That wave is, not at all an issue anymore, you know? We'll go ahead and pop some more. Dude, I'm kind of feeling, I'm feeling strong. But, like, maybe we're gonna miss something. I don't know. I feel like maybe wave 80 or 90 plus might be harder than it feels like it will be right now. Maybe I need to give that guy, maybe I need to give the aircraft carrier bib, right? Can I get it close enough? Well, if I do this, maybe? I don't actually think that is close enough, right? Oh wait, hold on. This side, we can get it close enough. We'll place down the village just in case we need it. Right. Wow, 2 towers are in range of the village. Very nice, me. I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on screen. The reason why we might want MIB is just because the DDTs are scary. Although, you know, I think Moab Assassins work on it too. It would give Quincy... Thank you. Hello. That's not the right image. What is the game doing, dude? Oh. Hello. I'm still here. Strange. We should probably be using these. Now that we're getting into the rushes of ceramics, or of Moabs and stuff, we should notice a big difference. I am going to get Icicle Impale here. Yeah, he freezes. He'll do a good job of slowing down a lot of the game, at least. I think I do want MIB, because if you can hear that noise in the background, that is the sound of frozen balloons not taking damage because of something like Icicle Impale. So with MIB, hopefully that should be reduced. Okay. There we go. Now, we don't have to worry about Icicle Impale slowing us down. Also, Quincy's part of this too, on the MIB. This is apparently not going to be a bomb shooter episode. It's definitely like a, carrier flagship episode, right? Oh, we can buy embrittlement here too. Wow, look at that slow. Maybe... Hear me out. MIB, I saw you. Maybe we just go for slows and try to stack up the carrier flagship here. Then the big issue comes down to the bad, right? But I think the bad is also manageable. Being able to buy that extra half second is actually going to do a lot for us. Yeah, it feels good. 89, so next wave is DDTs. I should probably set you to strong, or at least focus camos first. Let's do that. Focus camo. That way, even if you see other things, you'll focus DDTs. Yeah, our DDTs are not scary at all. That's huge. Okay. I should probably be hitting this eliminator effect. I guess I could buy another assassin. They're pretty cheap. Having two of them might push us over the edge on the bad fight too. You do both have frag bombs as well. Like you can see, it's doing chunks of damage every time it attacks. Okay. Got a couple more DDTs here. They're not super scary currently. I think Absolute Zero will help a lot, right? So each attack freezes balloons everywhere, which is fine. But let's see, Snowstorm freezes all balloon types. Oh, and it increases the attack speed of all ice monkeys. Oh. So we do want it because it'll help buff our Icicle Impale as well. Yeah, and we can afford it here. On wave 95. Perfect timing. Pretty close to perfect timing at least, right? There we go. Yeah, I feel fine about this right now. Let's try it out. Let's watch him. That's how fast he attacks, and then with that... Oh, it's significantly increased. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So realistically, if we could, we'd probably want to get Energizer, right? Not Super Embrittlement. Okay, okay. And for some reason, the game likes to freeze when it comes to starting new waves sometimes. I don't really know what causes that, but It's not great. I don't know if it's just the performance on Steam Deck. I do know, I find it kind of funny, it says controller is unsupported for this game. I know that it's not actually built to have it. I had to custom bind everything. But, I mean, it works. Right? Okay, are we gonna get Pierce capped here? Kind of feel like we might. Oh, jeez. Getting a little tight. Woo! Okay, we did it. We don't get enough for Energizer or a Super Embrittlement. You know what? I think we buy. I think we're fine for this wave. In case we aren't, we'll do that. But we'll buy a bunch of these guys because they'll help us pop the bad. So while it might not have been an assassin run, it'll definitely help us, right? Get him, Quincy. Beat him up. We'll hit Snowstorm as soon as we can. Okay. Hey, is that black border, by the way? Holy cow. Would you look at that? It might not have looked the cleanest, but it was very clean, clearly. And that's definitely like a run for the boats, huh? Hey, that's okay. Anyway. Let's go ahead back out. We'll open our loot chest, which I believe we afforded. We'll do boat, because that's what we were totally using there. We get 2 of these anyway. We'll do Ice Monkey as well. 220 is new. Nice. 230 is nice. Alright. Let's see something cool, though, shall we? It's pretty cool. That was really lame of me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more and leave a comment. Thank you very much. Alright, bye.